When I'm finding it hard to focus, when I'm feeling low, get anxiety, not feeling my best self, it is almost always because I have neglected my spiritual practices and specifically my morning routine. Hi, my name is Amy, and in this video I'm going to be giving you my 7 spiritual morning practices that you can use to transform your day. So my morning practice is not always exactly the same, and I think this is important because we always wake up feeling different. You don't always need to do the exact same things, but there are a few things that I make sure I do every day, and I'm going to go through with you the ones that I do every day and then the ones that I will intuitively pick specifically for the situation that I'm going through or how I'm feeling. So some of these that I'm sharing you will have heard of before, but sometimes we just need like a little bit of a reminder, me myself included, need a little bit of a reminder to get back into doing these things, to really boost our moods and help us to feel better. Because I think sometimes when we come out of our routines, we forget why they help us so much until we start doing them again, and then we're like, oh, that's why I was doing that before. It really does have an effect. So the first one is to have a tidy room. And the first thing I do when I wake up is I make my bed, I clean my space, I get my altar ready for my morning ritual. You know, you've heard the saying, clean space, clean mind. It's like your outer environment is a reflection of your inner environment. So if you are taking care and starting the day off with that little decision of cleaning your room, then this is going to set your day up for having a cleaner environment inside and outside. So the second thing that I do every morning, that I try to do every morning, is to not go on my phone for like at least 2 hours, and definitely not on any social media. I don't check any emails, I don't check anything to do with work for the first 2 hours. My first 2 hours are sacred, and I use them to get myself into a good space. And this helps me to clear my mind, to be in a better mood and stay focused and really be in a state of clarity for the day moving forwards. And then the next thing I'll do is journal, and I don't do this every day. So this is one of the ones that I will do intuitively. Usually if I wake up in a really bad mood, or I'm feeling really low or anxious, I will write out exactly how I'm feeling. The reason why I do this when I'm feeling low is because I don't want to just come in and bulldoze my feelings, the truth of how I'm feeling, by going straight into all the other things that I'm going to talk about. Because the other morning practices are going to really lift your vibration and help you to release resistance. So before I go into doing that, I make sure that I'm writing down exactly how I'm feeling so that I can really listen to myself. Whatever comes out into my journal, no matter how negative it is, I will write it down, and then I'll reflect on how I'm feeling and then choose how to move forwards with the day. So number 4 that I've written down is breath work. And I do this most mornings. If I don't do like 5 rounds of breath work, so maybe I'll do 1 or 2 if I feel like I've been doing breath work like every day and I don't necessarily need to do it every single morning. Usually I'll do 5 rounds of breath work, and I've been doing this since the start of the year. It has changed my life in so many ways. It helps me to be more disciplined. It really helps me to clear any resistance that I've got. So if I am having lots of negative thoughts like, you know, I'm never going to be successful, or this is a failure, or like, and it's really like dragging me down and reducing my motivation, the breath work helps me, takes me out of that state of mind so effectively. I cannot recommend this enough to try if you haven't tried it before, or if you have been neglecting your breathwork practice. This is your sign to get back on it. But I'm curious, what are your experiences with breathwork? Let me know in the comments below. I'm so curious and interested in learning about other people's experiences. And so this is going to really raise your vibration. So straight after I do the breath work, I go straight into my prayers. And the reason why I do this straight after my breath work is because at this point I have raised my vibration, I'm feeling really good. It's such a good state to send off your intentions and send off your prayers in that moment. Really going to make it more effective and kind of like charge up your prayers before you say them. And one of the prayers that I love to repeat every morning, I found this prayer from Blue of Earth and I think she found it from Richard Rudd, who wrote the Gene Keys. He had this prayer which is, please use me to be of service to the whole so that my message and medicine can grant others to believe that anything is possible. This prayer really helps me to get myself into a state of alignment with my intentions and my purpose and really my reason for being here on earth. Do you have any prayers that you would like to share? If you do, please let me know in the comments below, and then I will set any intentions for the day, and these can be as specific as literally what I want to do. So I set the intention to make a really good YouTube video today that was better than yesterday and has more value. Or I set an intention that is a little bit more vague. So I set the intention to have more discipline or be disciplined today. So I'll do this straight after my breath work as well. And then I will go into a meditation, usually. So this is where the intuition comes in again as well, because there are so many meditations that you can do. There are meditations on anything, and usually I will use my intuition to decide what I need to do, whether that is just a normal breath meditation where I'm focusing on my breath and getting myself to stay present, like inviting more presence in, or I'll do that anyway for like 10 minutes, but I also will do a meditation where I will go into a visualization, and whether that is calling in more money and abundance or visualizing myself in my sacred space, going down into the subconscious. Sometimes I'll do a guided meditation, like for example this morning I did, or was it yesterday morning, I did a guided meditation, one of Aaron Doughty's guided meditations for confidence, which was really good. And so I really do this depending on how I feel, what I feel like I need, what is going to help me with that day moving forwards. I also sometimes do like a creativity meditation. So that means if I am stuck with a idea, say that day I need to, if I'm making a YouTube video and I haven't got an idea for it yet, I will set the intention to call in my higher self to guide me towards what YouTube video I'm going to be making that day, and then I will just listen, and I will listen for what ideas come through, and that's usually how I get my ideas for my YouTube videos, and that's just my process for doing so. After the meditation, this is number 7, is affirmations and gratitude. Again, this is something you've probably heard before, but the power of doing this cannot be emphasized enough. When I'm not doing this, I just realize how much lower I'm feeling. My mood is not as good, and when I am making sure that I'm writing down what I'm grateful for, I am so much more charged up to really get done what I need to do or what I want to do. And then also writing down affirmations. So if I, for example, some affirmations that I've been writing down a lot recently have been to do with taking action and staying disciplined, because as a Pisces, I have like 4 Pisces in my chart. If you're a Pisces or a water sign, you'll probably get this. We're not really wired so naturally to be taking organized action and having like a strategy for our life, which I love doing, but I am very much love going with the flow. Naturally, I could go with the flow all day, but that doesn't really get me the results that I'm looking for in my life. So I have been doubling down on bringing about more discipline, action, and organization into my life. So I love to go onto YouTube, type in affirmations for discipline, and that intuitively is what I feel like I need to write down affirmations for. So I will listen to the YouTube video, write them down, say them out loud, and then that just completely transforms my vibration and how I'm going to be showing up that day. But that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you want to keep up with my videos, then please subscribe, and I will be bringing out more videos. So see you in the next one. Bye.